And now for our application. Like we did at the beginning, we have 54 out of 100, which is the same thing as 54%, which is the same thing as 54 hundredths. And once again, I'm going to do my way. Now you can do it another way. You can list all of your factors that when multiplied together, they get to 54, and list all your factors when multiplied to get to 100. But when they're both even, I just like to keep cutting them in half. Divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2 and see where it leads me. So right now I have 54. Half of 54 is 27. And half of 100 is 50. Now 27, I know I only have 3, 9, like we did over there, and we have 27 and 1. Now, do I have any factors of 50? Can I multiply anything by 3 to get to 50? Or by 9 to get 50? No, I can't. So 27 50ths. So I cut it in half, and I have 10, 20, 5, 26, 27. 27 hundredths, or 27 50ths is my simplest form for this number. Now, if I wanted to double check, what I could do is I know that a fraction 27 divided by this line right here, see this line right here? This is the same line that's in a division problem. Can you see that? The dot here and the dot here just means the numerator and the denominator. Okay? So you can, hopefully from now on for the rest of your life, you will always see that embedded division sign in a fraction. And what it means is 27 divided by 50. So let's do it. 27 divided by 50. Now I want to cut 27 into 100 pieces. Remember, because it's hundredths, percents, fractions, and decimals are hundredths. So how do I cut 27 into 100 pieces? Well, I put my decimal point and I add my 2 zeros. This is for the tenths place value, and this is for the hundredths place value. And then I just bring my decimal point straight up like a bubble in a swimming pool. Bloop, 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 bloop. Right there's my bubble. Okay. Now, how many times does 50 go into 2? That would be none. How many times does 50 go into 27? That would be none. How many times does 50 go into 270? That would be 5. 5 times 0 is 0, and 5 times 5 is 25. I subtract 0, 2, 20. Can 50 go into 20? No, so 20 yells, help! And the other 0 says, I'm coming to help you, baby love. And how many times does 50 go into 20? That would be 4 times. 4 times 0 is 0, and 4 times 5 is 20, with no remainder. Oh, that's 54 hundredths. See how cool this is? And we're going to do a little bit more of this as we go on, and we're going to start using numbers that don't end in 100. So you can see the relationship that this isn't just a fraction for any denominator that is a multiple or a factor of 100. You can do this with every single fraction. Every single fraction can be converted into a percent, and every percent can be converted into a decimal, and vice versa. It's a really cool thing that mathematicians use all of the time. And it takes a while until you really understand the interchangeability, I guess I'll say, of these percents, fractions, and decimals. But I hope now that I'm doing this, it's starting to make some sense that when you go on to middle school, high school, and beyond, you're going to be like somebody that really concretely understands the relationship between percents, fractions, and decimals.